Hello, welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and Long Island. And today, my special guest is Doug Rowe of Sir Tillman, Ballin, Adler, and Hyman. So, Doug, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you, Michael. And what's interesting is that you finally got me on the show, having known you for 30 years, I think,
30,
25,
31, something like that.
something like that. Okay.
Doug, tell us, what is Sir Tillman Ballin and what's your role in the firm?
Okay, sure. Thanks for asking. So, Sir Tillman Ballin is a full service business law firm based on Long Island. It's actually one of the largest firms on Long Island. We have over 80 lawyers. We have many different practice areas, real estate, corporate and M&A, nonprofit, tax certiorari, banking, trusted estates, bankruptcy, commercial litigation, and my practice area, which is labor and employment law representing management.
Okay. So, Doug, you know that I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often require your services?
Um, so when you ask about my services, first of all, if they have employment related issues, if they own businesses with many employees, they're going to have, they're going to have issues. They would want to consult with me on the employment law side. But your clients are also business owners who look to sell their businesses, who look to buy a piece of real estate, who are on nonprofit boards and need assistance with some of these other departments. So your client, you should be aware of these practice areas that we have where we can really help your clients in the full gamut of business related services.
So, Doug, what's the best way for a prospective client or other professional like myself to contact you?
Well, you should have me for your clients on speed dial for me, Michael. My I can be reached at any time in my office, 296-7102. I'll give you out my cell phone, 516-305-1894. Um, my by email or by text, my email is drowe@sirtillmanballin.com. I'm always available. I'm always on. So if a client needs to reach me, if you need to reach me, if your clients need to reach me, I'm reachable.
Perfect.
Sure.
So now, Doug Rowe, we've now come to the most important part of our show. And that happens to be the question of the week. So, Doug Rowe, this is your question of the week. You've been granted the ability to switch lives with any person for a week. Who would you switch lives with and why?
Um, so you said any person, and I'm going to answer that, but not in a straight way. So if you would have asked me this question 20 years ago, 30 years ago, it would have been Derek Jeter, shortstop for the New York Yankees.
Right.
Big baseball kid when I grew up. Always a big Yankee fan. I mean, if you followed baseball as a kid, who wouldn't want to be the shortstop for the New York Yankees? So for
Right.
a long time, that's how I thought whose life I would want to exchange. But now that I've gotten a little older, just a little older, I've changed that because I realize now that I'm never going to be the shortstop for the Yankees.
No?
I've become a golfer, and I think I would like to change my life with probably Arnold Palmer in his day, because there's nothing better than seeing these old clips of the Masters on the final day with Arnold Palmer just walking up the 18th green, and like I think about that sometimes and I play golf on a regular basis. So again, I'm active. I'm a sports guy, and that's who I would like to change my life with. I
Wow.
hope that answers the question.
I have to tell you, that is a great answer. And Doug Rowe, you have said it all. You are helping people with their employment needs one day at a time. And I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on 5 Minutes with Freed.
Thank you, Michael. And Michael, by the way, thank you for allowing me to be your guest on the 250th episode. I'm sure you'll say that. And by the way, this is a big year for 250 also. I don't know if you know, this is the 250th year anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. So, Doug Rowe.
Thank you.